All right, this is a recap of the DRMA trades. Um, yeah, level 2 down here, and then chart right here. And I came in. Oof. All right, whatever. So, yeah, just rough looks. Rough looks all around. It was hard. I I just I mistimed some dip that wasn't really a dip, and then it ripped in my face after I could stop out, which is pretty classic. I should have just thought differently on this one, uh, but I didn't, and only down 300 on it, or like 280. But it was an annoying name to say the least. Um, Jumping forward to when it starts to curl back up, this is when I was saying that I'm thinking uh, this has all the attention. Everything else is kind of mid. It's the only thing high. I'm thinking, okay, at least a test of 350. And I'm queued up the buy button, and just because of the way the screen is laid out, I don't have it up, but uh, I'm just watching this. And let's see how this goes. I want to see where I can get in. Buy. I mean, that looked like a dip. It wasn't red enough. Want to buy. And I'm late. Okay, because I'm not taking the red. I'm taking the buyback, the uptick. Ooh. This is a. Yeah, that would have been an okay trade. That would have been a great exit. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay, then I take the high, and immediately I'm selling because I'm like, that's stupid. It's stupid. And I'm being kind of hard on myself, only because it's hard to watch. That's why. And so now I'm like, what can I take? What can I take? What can I take? What can I bake? Hmm. Just a second behind. Hmm. Magically, I'm only down 162 on it for now. I'm like, I don't want to take the breakout on this one anymore. And then the question, if like you're not going to take the breakout, is like, where do you get in? Especially when it's doing this kind of like sideways hold, looking like it's attempting highs. Where do you get in? And I'm like, okay, I think I get in the 15s. I think that's what I was, the target I had. I'm saying like 15. Oh, rough. Sorry, um, I'm a little down about today. That's all. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, oh, I'll take the breakout again. There's a big seller. Break that big seller. And I'm like, oh, back to 21. That's kind of what just did all day. Just like pop up, right back down. pop up, right back down, rinse and repeat. And um, I was the dumb money at the table, and I tried not to be super stupid, but I had decent size on and dumb enough to meaningfully be painful. Dumb enough to meaningfully be. Dumb enough to sting. That's about today. And look, it just like keeps doing this kind of like peak high. Try to go high, get sold. Try to go high, get sold. And I'm pretty sure that's the way this traded today. I think tracked the market, and I wasn't accounting for that. And it was totally my fault. As in, not like it tracked the market, like not as it's dying off, but as in like the action where normally maybe it would have ripped super fast today because all the small caps were selling because the SPY was selling. I think it stayed high, but it just got muted, like really, really muted. And I wasn't sure where to get in. And I didn't want to hold this just in case it fell apart, especially not with size. And I'm still feeling low on myself about it, but it just is what it is. Okay, so now I'm like, where's the entry? It's getting down to that 15 level. On the 1 minute, that's a pretty big red candle. 5 minute closes in a couple minutes. I'm just like, where do I get in? Where do I get in? Where do I? There. But I get in late there and immediately stop out there. So I would have, with hindsight being 2020, probably not traded that. One, because of how significant that red candle was. And if I were, I would have been like, there. But still probably would have gotten filled at the 14 level. It's a tough stock, tough place to trade it to because it looks like it already tested low, and I kept churning it. Yeah, and now I'm down 272 on it. I'm just like, F this name. It's like when I hit my head so many times in the same way against something, because this was an uptick that I was taking. I was taking the uptick. Like buying 18, buying 19. Did I buy 19? How did I buy that? I'm like, oh, it's going to break back higher. But wait, the 1 minute isn't closed. It's like a start of a downward progression. It's like a high volume red candle. Notes, reminder, high volume red candle and a progression lower is not an immediate buy when it ticks higher. Dot, 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 exclamation, 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 exclamation. Basically, forget about the high volume candle. A progression candle is not an immediate buy higher on an uptick, as in it progressed lower. Rough. So, onwards and upwards. Get in at 18. It's not working. I fill in the exit. I'm okay with that. It's a loss. No. Oh. I'm like, where's the break below 10? I want that break below 10. I know it's going to give it to me. Look at those two. Look at that progression. There's no way I'm buying an uptick now. I've already lost multiple times. I can't buy another uptick here. Can't. I honestly don't remember what I do, but I hope I don't. And I'm like, yeah, come on, fucking break 10. You can do it. You can do it. Break. I'm going to see you down to 3 ish. And I'll take a trade there on an uptick, maybe. Ew. I mean, it's honestly low volume. I mean, it's another note I have to do. Note, be careful early with low volume, low-ish volume. I mean, it has 9 million shares. It should be tradable. It kind of is tradable. Like, there were some opportunities that I botched. I don't want to overfit here. It's just painful, and I'm okay with it being painful. So I'm like, it just doesn't want to break down. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now it's progressing lower. Took your spot right there. Huh. I'm like, that can't be it. That can't be it. What's this shit? It can't be it. And then now I feel like I missed my entry. Because essentially I kind of did. Because that would have been a great trade. And I would have been like, oh, now I'm back to flat. It wouldn't have been back to flat. It would have been like back plus. I would have had $100 winner there maybe. Ooh. Ooh. And then that was a mistake because it was a buy high again. Was it? Oh. Let's see if I had just held. Oh, it's so hard to know these. Okay, so this is about to close 950. If this doesn't reverse here, 951 is going to be a decent green candle. I buy in anticipation of that. I stop out. Should have bought back right there. Right there. Cut it. Yeah. And if I would have played those two right, it would have been a different type of day today. Different type of recap. But I did not. Honestly, I was getting tired. Not physically tired. Not even like mentally tired. Just kind of like emotionally tired where I didn't want to keep taking risks because I got in just so many times. I was just like, boom, 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 boom. And so a couple things to note. This thing looks like it's going to fail and it doesn't. This thing looks like it's going to go and it doesn't. And so I should have just known. I guess nothing. I mean, I know. I just didn't play correctly. I think to make good trades, you have to be you have to have the energy to be courageous um, in the right spots with precision. And I think that's at this point where I was not, and it falls apart. I'm like when it goes without me, I think that's when I get irritable, herb, herbitable, 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 herbitable. All right. And then now I'm trying to take a position high, and I'm like waiting for a dip. And I'm like, where do I take a position? Do I take a 3-2? But it just like keeps freaking higher. Ugh, this stock. But it doesn't have much volume in it. Like that should be like at 1,000,000 shares a candle. I feel like in order for it to trade right at this price for this type of action. I mean, like it's trying to have action where oh, it's trying to have action where basically it's a dog stock where it just has really tight spreads and then just fakes people out. But it's not that. It's like loose spreads that is trying to look like it just by splaying a bunch of orders out. Oh. Whereas like I feel like MKW was a bit cleaner. I don't know, I could be wrong. The SSE, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now I just sound depressed doing this, which, to be honest, I'm a little low. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So 585, I get back more as I try to. I don't take any trades on this way up. It looks like and so it goes from here to here, and I don't take any trades above 3-2, and I get irritable about that, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a trade at some point somewhere, and it looks like let's see where my next trades are. And I'm like, okay, I'm taking it for the break. But that would have looked like down here, buy. And then, ooh, yeah, it's struggling. It's struggling. So maybe get slow. But I buy there, okay. That's actually promising, and I got out. I'm like, all right. Is it starting to behave how I want it to? I don't know. That 5 minute does not look promising. It's creep lower. It's trying to progress lower, and so I'm trying to give it space probably. Ooh, and it just progresses lower on the 1 minute. All right, 26. Where's his next trade? I'll take a trade there. Okay. Okay. I'm like, wow, this looks like it might, but it's like lower, high, lower, high, lower, high, lower, dot, 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 dot. Yeah. Reminder. All right. Reminder. Lower highs suck. Alright. And then I was down 312. What did I lose on over here? Let's see. 24. Okay. What do I try to take? I'm like, wow, it's a green candle. I think it's going to go. I think today's problem is I was driving by level 2 and the stock was driving by the chart. What happened there? Oh, okay, 29, 31. Oh, those spreads are annoying. There are a lot of sellers in this, like hidden ones. I wait. I'm like, ew. Like, ick. Like, is there anything better going on? But it's just paused there. It's just paused. It stops moving. The 5 minutes about to close. Hmm. Based on this history, I can't take an uptake. But I think I do. And that look doesn't look great. I would say wait. But that's only because I know I'd taken out here. I might have taken it in other circumstances. Doing good being patient, but the price starts creeping. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an okay position. I like it. just didn't. So this was like a, I don't know. Have that position. I'm like, I don't want to blow 25. But then it goes. And then I jump back in. That was a mistake. The cut early was a mistake. And so I should have waited for like 24. And even if it did, I would have been the same amount as I am now. Goodbye. Great position. Shows green. Seller. Set flows. Holding. Ooh. One's 35. And there's 36. Can I get the bid up? There we go. Cut. Now I see bids, buy, cut, buy. I'm doing the same thing, cut, buy. Oh, I keep doing the same thing, cut. And then I would have just given it all back right there. And so this one was hard. Okay, so what would it have looked like to wait that long and not? So I just had a decent winner. Buy. See, I don't even know if I would have got filled in the right spot there, but I hope I would have. So if I'm in at 29, I can hold for a second, even though that's looking sketchy. Now I'm holding 50 for sure. I don't even know if it breaks 50. If I wasn't in already, where would I hold? Where would I buy? Buy. Cut. Buy. Oh, cut. Why would I buy there? Because I just think it's going to explode. That's in my head. I think it's going to like skyrocket. I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss it. And I'm just wrong. I'm like, cool. Creeping higher. Yay. See, the bid drops out a little bit, but the offer doesn't come down, and then that happens. Buy. Yeah, and I get in. Happy with it. First time I'm happy with this fill. I'm looking to get back in, even though I sold. Ugh, it's just ick. Price action is just like, So theoretically, if I was still holding, I'd just be like, Jesus, the 10-minute candle is about to close. If it doesn't go now, fuck. The 10-10 candle. I mean, it just keeps holding, which is a great sign. It's like, what can I hold? is like torturous. Look at that. I get filled there at 42. Oof, thank God I got filled at 45. Yep. I mean, it's not low volume. Oh! And then I miss it. There was if I wanted to buy breakouts and sketchy ones of that, maybe I would have bought the break of 46. Because it had gone through, okay, buy that. It's like in this kind of seasick motion. Okay, it breaks through. 380, buy it, not amused. Pops up to 45, sell it, into the seller basically. Buy that. Ooh, holding, 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 sell. Huh. Buy. So I like, there you go, sell. I probably got filled flat, like my voice right now. And I'm like, we're gonna get back in. I'm like, I know we gotta spend time. What about the tip here? Have to look at the chart. Buy. Oof. 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 So probably flat. Oh. Tough cookie. All right. There are a lot of scalpers out. All that's happening on this stock right now. What am I watching here? I don't think it's appropriate to buy that. Yeah, I get filled basically high. And then I'm selling immediately. Hmm. Don't know if I take any more trades on this one. Yeah, no, I'm done with that shice. And then I can lose some on Acan. Acan was just as difficult, but it had a little bit more upward potential. I actually don't even care about this stock. I'm down like 50 on it or some shit like that. It's maybe $60. No, yeah, $60. It kept looking like it was really gonna break, but then it did this. I mean, not like it was really gonna break. Today was just one of those days where I was offsides. I was aggressive in a downward market, and I was not taking the hint. That was what today was about, not taking the hint. Not taking the hint. Um, I'm also going to put a note in this to factor overall market into decisions of how to trade more for sentiment. And it's not just that; it's like the small caps were super dry like this last week, so whatever. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you can learn something by this, save you that $700 because day trading is risky and you want to preserve as much capital as you can. This is not investment advice. I am not a CPA, CFPA, whatever, Certified Financial Planner, CFP. Um, this is just for personal log and entertainment purposes. And if you find something valuable in here, that's on you. You have to trade by your own metrics and rules. And having said that, I will take off now. Bon voyage.